This video was sponsored by PowerCircle Clothing and Headbusters Food Company in association with Cook Up Unlimited.
Cook up!
It's not a podcast.
Yo, Dennis here, back with another episode of This Is Not a Podcast. Y'all already know what the link reads. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit that notification button. Y'all already know it's greatly appreciated. Tonight, looking at our YouTube channel, I noticed that, it's time to pump back up again and start cranking out these episodes. Getting a little short on the premieres now, so time to get back to it. We're embarking on Halloween. I normally don't drop on Tuesdays, but I'm gonna give y'all my reservations about the whole holiday itself. I guess this is my Halloween edition, pre-Halloween edition video, and I'm gonna give you my take on Halloween. Number one, as you can see, not really festive. I don't even take my kids trick-or-treating. Halloween is one of those holidays, it's like, I'm really not really into. When I was a shorty, don't get me wrong, we had the costumes, we went trick-or-treating and stuff like that. So tonight's story, I'm gonna tell you about the time I got hit by a car on Halloween. I was in 3rd grade, so I had to been about 9 years old. My pop's girlfriend at the time, she was nice enough to take us all out trick-or-treating. This is how crazy this is. This is what really takes it to the Twilight Zone. Outside of it being that it's Halloween. I got hit by a car directly in the front of the house I grew up in when I was a baby. Since I was up to about maybe 3 years old, maybe. We stayed in this suburb in the city outside of Chicago, Markham, Illinois. And we stayed on this particular block, and we had the corner house. You got the corner house when you turn on the block, but we stayed on the main strip, which was like a highway. Long story short, when I was about 2 years old, quick story, and I'm gonna do a story about this later, where a car came through our living room. I'm playing in the living room with my toys. That same exact house, a car comes right through the living room. Car literally is like in front of me. My mom's freaking out. I was about 2 years old. My mother could tell you the story better than I can, but I know it oh so well because she still bring it up, and it traumatizes her every time she thinks about it. By the grace of God, hey, I'm still here. Back to the story. It's Halloween even. We doing the trick-or-treat thing. We walking, making our rounds through the houses or whatever, and we ended up right here. I'm crossing the street. I'm on the opposite side, going like I'm in front of my old house where I grew up at. I'm on that highway. Now, at this time, there's not a car in sight. Not going one way, not going that way. The coast is clear, we crossing the street. As I'm going across the street, I take off running the rest of the way. A car, I guess, must have turned off one of the side blocks, came out of nowhere. As I'm running, the car goes. I go in the air, bam, land on my back. I could hear myself. I got right back there. They tell me to lay back down because they want to see if anything broke up. Boom, boom, boom. So here's the crazy part about this story real quick. This ain't gonna be too long. Everybody come outside like, oh, what's going on? Woo. So no harm, no foul. We didn't sue nobody or nothing like that. It was a little underhanded to say it. And then right after that, so I went to South Suburban Hospital, which was up the street. So I go get checked out, get an x-ray. So let me tell you how gangster this is. Right after I get out the hospital, everything come back cool. I didn't break no bones, just a little banged up. Tell me why after that, I go right to a Halloween party and go kick it with my friends from school. One of my friends from school had a Halloween party, invited us all out. We had a great time. That's my weird, so ever since then, I have yet to celebrate Halloween. And I got a cousin, he got hit by a car on Halloween. He was a lot younger, and it was really bad. He was probably maybe about 3 or 4 years old, got hit by a car. I think he got like a settlement or something like that. And ever since that day, I got hit by a car. He just happened to be with me that day. And, they get to praying and all that. When you're kids, you're emotional and stuff like that. And that ain't even my first brush with. I got hit by a car and I fell out of a car before. In the same year. But we'll say that for another story. So that is the exact reason why I do not celebrate Halloween. Outside of the fact that for those of you that have religious beliefs, we all consider Halloween as definitely a man-made holiday and it's some form of a cult. Yet, you can't tell no kids that because all the kids don't care either way. They just this is just an opportunity to get some candy and we can dress up in our favorite costumes and do all that cool stuff. When you get older, don't get me wrong, I've been to a couple hundred houses, 100 trails and stuff like that. That's pretty cool, but that's not the same as celebrating Halloween. But But as far as partaking in the festivities, going to Halloween parties, and any of that sort, I absolutely do nothing, none of the above. So if you ever come to my house and knock on the door, just know it's gonna be a sign on the door that says, no candy. Now what I will do is I will get a bunch of the kids over and we would come and, have all the kids indoors and we just buy them all the candy, all the snacks, watch a few movies and let them rock out, let them have a good time, play a few games, and that be that, as opposed to taking them out trick-or-treating and stuff like that. Now, my oldest daughter, sometimes, she would take the kids trick-or-treating because I'm just mad, just totally against it. I'm not, have at it. I'm not contributing. I'm not doing none of that. That's my reason. So I decided to do a quick vlog about that since we are embarking on Halloween. Halloween is, I believe it's on a Tuesday this time around. But y'all know I only post on Fridays and Sundays, so it's only fitting that I post this on a Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. So by the time this come out, which will be Sunday, 2 days before Halloween. So I'm just letting y'all know right now that this has been on my mind. So I decided I'm gonna hit y'all with this vlog one time for the fun time. And this is not gonna be the first time I vlog tonight. So with that being said, we're gonna end it right here. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit that notification button. And don't forget to go to www.powercircle.biz. Get yourself some what? That's right. Head Busters all-purpose knockout seasoning. It is sure to bless you, bringing the fun back to cooking, making cooking simple for just $10, free shipping and handling. Don't just buy one, buy a box of 10. And if you're balling out of control, or if you're a business owner and you need some spice in your life, buy you a couple boxes. Matter of fact, buy a box of 100. I'm telling you to bless you. If you buy a box at home, buy your whole box, you'll be good for the rest of the year. Trust me, you can put it on just about any and everything. Not your average all-purpose seasoning. You know what I'm saying? It's not just your salt, pepper, and garlic powder. That's just standard for everybody's cooking, you know what I'm saying? But this got a lot of cool ingredients inside it, a lot of natural herbs and spices, a little bit of Cajun, a little bit of Caribbean, a little bit of everything. Sprinkling it on salads, sandwiches, you name it. With that being said, there's a lot of other cool stuff on the website as well. So just make sure y'all go to www.powercircle.biz. And that's about it. So y'all know my slogan, keep God first, stay sucker free, and by all means get to the money. Peace and love, stay healthy, and I'm out. Peace.